Flash, number 44. Joshua Williamson writing, Carmine Diadomenico on the art, if I could say his name properly. So this is the final issue in the Perfect Storm arc, and the framing device of this one is that Barry is writing a letter to Iris because he thinks he might die when he takes care of the negative Speed Force Storm and Grodd. So he's admitting all these things. I've loved you, blah 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 blah. Of course, the big notable thing is he's like, hey, I failed, Godspeed, I failed Mina, and I try and help Kid Flash and Avery, and then he's like, and then I try and help Wally. There's another Wally West, by the way. He goes into this, like, oh, this is exciting. Oh. And well, obviously, I'm not expecting him to actually die here. I'm expecting him to be okay by the end, and maybe she won't actually have...
Flash War still to come.
Yeah. Well, yeah, if nothing else, but also just because he's the main character, and he's a prominent DC comic book character, and how often do we actually kill them off?
I know, but that's the thing. This is one of the few series where they could get away with it, because you can kill Barry Allen and go, okay, the Flash is now Wally Westbrook.
Sure.
Yep.
You could.
Had I not known Flash War was coming, I would have been a little bit, because even in all the No Justice stuff, we haven't been told that was Barry, although it probably is now.
It probably is, but...
Yeah, but had they decided, like, he's going to ride off into the sunset, Crisis style, then I would have been okay with it, because now it's Wally's book, and now we get, we had just had that annual that had, reset him up in Keystone and all that stuff, so yeah.
So fighting with Grodd, all the rest of it, beats Grodd up, outsmarts him, and then gorillas from Gorilla City show up to guard and arrest him for his crimes and take him off. But the negative Speed Force Storm is still an issue, and that's going on, and Barry's like, hey, I'm going to have to run around this to suck all the speed out of it. It might take my powers away, might very well kill me. I'm going to do this alone, and he speeds off. And probably one of my favourite pages of the book is that Wally immediately just speeds after him, and he's like catching up behind him, and he's like, Barry, stop being a dick, you're not doing this alone. And then eventually all the speedsters come in, and we end up with that big double-page spread of, like, we're faster when we run together.
Never run alone. Yeah, run together. Exactly.
I love the page before that. There's a panel with them all just in the streaks, and it's all the different colours, and it just looks like Power Rangers, when they teleport.
Yeah. So, no, all that stuff was super fun. And of course, at the end, he's back with Iris, and it flat out says at the end, because obviously we're not going straight into Flash War. The next issue is actually going to be Iris finding out about Wally. That's going to be the next issue.
Yes.
So
you know what I like about Williamson's run so far is, like, everything that happened in New 52 has still happened, but they've gone back and through storytelling have fixed the issues. Like, they took away the Rogue's powers, that they were given in New 52. Grodd being connected to the Speed Force, that's gone now. It's reset it to classic Flash tropes, but without just using the retcon button. And just going, oh no, that's how it is.
I wonder if the New 52 stuff reads a bit better now. Now you know where it's going. Okay, this isn't permanent. It's all kind of going back to normal in a natural way. If it feels like it's not as glaring.
Because these are all things I didn't like in New 52.
That's fair, yeah.
And I didn't like Reverse Flash in New 52 either. There was a lot of things that obviously Butch and Manapello, there was good qualities to that run, but a lot of the changes did feel like, changes because...
Well, changes for
the sake of it being different.
Yeah.
It's got its problems, but it's an enjoyable enough read.
Yeah.
It's not a definitive Flash read, though, because of the things that it does.
Yeah.
No, and so the fact that he's gone through and told an organic story and reestablished Wally...
I would never recommend that run as a first-time Flash run to anyone.
Not as a first-time Flash run. No.
I'd be like, no, go read John's stuff, read this Williamson stuff, but I would be like, okay. And then once you've read all that other stuff, go and check it out if you want to.
Yeah, I think if you're familiar with the Flash in general, then I think it's fine. I think it's a perfectly decent story, and it's gorgeous.
That said, you do get Grodd yelling "Kneel before Grodd," so, like...
Yeah.
Aye, no, I love this issue of Flash. I think this art's been great. This is the book is... The last few arcs has been kind of escalating into better and better, and I feel like this one is like, this is the best one so far. And I feel like in such a good place where I'm like, I'm also really excited about Flash War, because obviously the last page of this book is going back to Hunter Zolomon, and he's like, yeah, she loved Iris, and Barry, I was never your Reverse Flash, but I've been studying up here in the Flash Museum. I know all about you. I'm going to take you and Wally down. Yeah. So
even he goes, I know more about you than even Eobard, and that gave me chills, because that was never Zoom's thing, right? That was always proper Reverse Flash.
It's the way he says, "You were never my Flash." It's like, you know what? But now it's time. You weren't before, but things have got to be done.
Yeah. It's genuinely exciting. I think everything from that annual and all these issues in the last few months have all been top stuff.
And also, Gia Domenico is so good.
Like I say, everything. Once Barry ran off to try and stop the storm, and then everyone else caught up with them, and the pages of Wally catching up with them, then the full page spread of them all running together, all of that stuff. That entire section of the book is freaking fantastic. It's gorgeous.
I'm not gonna lie though, just some of the panels, the way he punches Grodd, you did that with the reference. God damn it.
Yeah.
It's just they look so good.
Yeah.
Like there's the one where he's just doing like 5 or 6 punches in one panel.
Yeah.
And it just looks fantastic.
Yeah.
No, it's great. It's a really good issue.
I love it.
Really like the whole arc. And excited to where it's going next. But Flash is on top form. Flash as a run is evolved and gotten better and kind of built upon itself, and it's just nice to see.
It's not always been my favorite. Like the very start, I thought it was a bit slow off the mark, and then I really wasn't a fan of the negative Speed Force area. Mm-hmm. But aside from those kind of chunks, it's been really good. And like when it's hitting, it really hits hard.
Yeah. So no, thoroughly recommend the Flash right now. If you're not reading it, I would say it's worth catching up, because it feels like a lot of big things are going down and are about to go down.